Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry. I go to church with a group of really beautiful people, and every other Monday we meet in a group called In the Spirit and discuss different topics. And last night we discussed remembrance and the memory of a nation and the memory of people and the purpose of it and why. And it was powerful. It was a wonderful conversation, and it was many levels all over the place and yet in one place. And the idea of relearning came up, and the question was, how do you unlearn some of these things that we learned? And this morning I was thinking about it again, and I remember that as a child, people told me I was ugly. And as I got older and a teenager, I was not cute. I was definitely not something that anybody would want. I was told that it would be wise for me to study hard and be book smart because I surely wasn't going to get a good husband. So I would need to get a good job, and therefore it would be important for me to be smart. And then one day somebody commented on my smile, and then somebody said something about my eyes, and someone said something about my little waist and round butt, and somebody said something about my hands, and somebody else said something about my dimples and my curly hair. And I thought, well, maybe this is true. And because I was smart, I could look at it objectively. And I was like, you know what? I've been lied to. I've been had, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. And I had to, for years, relearn the truth about myself. It didn't take long. It was an immediate thing. I'm beautiful. It was immediate truth. Once the truth came, your eyes are open. There's a Gnostic scripture that says, when a sighted man and a blind man are in darkness, neither one can see, but when the lights come on, the sighted man can see. It was like the lights came on and I could see. But every now and again, those old lies would come up. And once when I was teaching, I had a student who said, you said that the agencies of socialization, when they bear in on you and if they're close, like your family, if they teach you something, it's harder to let it go. And he said, my family's prejudice, and it's hard for me to let that go. And I said, it's a choice. And he said, what do you mean? I said, did your family tell you not to drink, smoke, or sleep around? He said, yeah. I said, do you do any or all of those things? He said, yeah. I said, exactly. You can let go. Some of these ideas that we have, these false memories about who we are individually and as a nation, have stayed with us. These stories we tell ourselves about, this is my heritage and this is who I am, and how dare you come against my heritage. They're false stories, and we need to look closely and learn the truth. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And don't try to run away from it. The longer you look at it, the easier it is to see that that's the truth. And then you begin to objectively look at it and start finding other evidence of that truth, and you make a choice. And you let go of that false narrative because it doesn't serve you. It just doesn't serve us. The big question, I think, is how do we want to be remembered? Do we want to be seen as people who held on to these false notions, or do we want to get rid of them so that we can get closer to this collective consciousness that says we are one? When we see that we're one, we see how beautiful and amazing and bright we all are. Not everybody will accept this and embrace this, and that's okay. That's okay. I keep reminding myself on a daily basis, it doesn't take everybody, just a critical mass. Be a part of it. I love you.